So I'm getting all these critiques and it's all about my audio. And there was this one particular comment from a kid and it was like, you sound like you're older than a teenager, so you probably have money. Buy yourself a blue snowball. So I comment back and then he goes back and forth with me. And it's this kid in North Carolina. He's like 14 or 15 years old. His name's MrBeast 6000.
Yeah.
And he had about 12,000 subs at the time. You grind, I grind, make a lot of calls. The most successful people are going to make the most calls. It's just a numbers game. And so I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, nobody watched my first video. It's a numbers game. Let's see how many videos I can make. So my second video was much faster.
Got better.
It was better. I was more confident. I was more forceful, but my audio was really bad. Really, I could not figure out my audio. I mean, I'm using Audacity. I've watched the tutorials on how to do it, how to compress my voice, bass, treble, balance, everything. Like I've watched so many tutorials on YouTube, which is the best thing about YouTube. If you ever have a question, you can put it in and there is a video of somebody doing it. So I'm playing with it and I'm still not getting traction. I think my videos are pretty good. I think they're better than a lot of the ones I'm seeing online. I'm about 10 videos in and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do to get my channel out there? I'm starting to realize that there are so many channels and everybody's posting the same stuff.
Okay.
So there was this YouTuber I had watched for a really long time. His name was 402 Thunder. He's still around. He's not very good at the game, but he was one of the first.
Okay.
And when you start listening to a guy, you get accustomed to his voice. You get excited to hear what they have to say. So lo and behold, yeah, I had just watched him for years. And he developed a community channel.
Okay.
These were pretty popular back then where smaller content creators could make a video and upload it on their channel. Okay. Well, you would send it to them and then maybe they would select you. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I got a really good gameplay. I had a really good subject to talk about, put it together, sent it in, you know, said a prayer, and that was it. I didn't think that he would take it. 4 days later, it's up.
Oh, cool.
On his channel. And that's where my channel really started to get some traction. But on this channel, it's all content creators. So we critique each other's work. So everybody's like, oh, you got great gameplay.
Like a mastermind or something.
Yeah. And it's good because you need this. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. You ever heard that before?
Yes.
Okay.
From you, actually, but yeah.
Oh, all right. Very good. And so I'm getting all these critiques, and it's all about my audio. Audio. And there was this one particular comment from a kid, and it was like, you sound like you're older than a teenager, so you probably have money. Buy yourself a blue snowball. That's what it was called. It was a snowball or a Yeti, something like that. And I'm like, I have one. Like, I'm using it.
Yeah.
So I comment back and then he goes back and forth with me. And it's this kid in North Carolina. He's like 14 or 15 years old. His name's MrBeast 6000.
Yeah.
And he had about 12,000 subs at the time.
Okay.
And so he starts commenting on my videos, kind of guiding me through it. So I take my laptop over to the side and I go back. I remember the day I went into my son's room so I could have it nice and quiet. I put my laptop on his bed. I had the blue Yeti. Blue snowball. I'm sitting on the ground and I'm talking into it, trying to figure out what am I doing wrong here?
Right.
I'm playing with it. You want to know how stupid I am?
I want to know what was wrong. Like what you I'm sure you're about to reveal.
Yeah. Okay. So on the platform, the screen up at the top, it says audio input. I never hit the drop down and selected the microphone, Blue Snowball.
Oh, so you were recording on your laptop then?
Yeah, the laptop microphone. It sounded like I was in the back of the room in a closet. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Great disciple.
Well, I have a funny parallel to that, and these guys will get a laugh because I think one of them did it. My very first podcast, we shot in the podcast studio. I'm so excited. My very first episode, shot on the cameras, get done. They sent it to him like, the audio sounds like crap. Like, what's wrong? They forgot to hit the soundboard. So it was the iPhones recording the audio. I'm like, wait, this is what I'm paying for? I could do this. And so anyways, it was good because my first guest wanted to come back anyways. He's like, I didn't really like what I said. So it was like that hiccup.
Yeah.
But you could tell there's a huge difference. A massive. It was
oh my
almost like
gosh.
night and day. But it is that little thing, right?
Yes.
That can make a huge difference in your audience and being able to listen to it and sit there and want to listen to it because it sounds good.
And then the confidence grew.
Yeah.
So I immediately made another video. It was a thank you video to Thunder, and the audio sounded great. I mean, and that's where my channel really started to gain some traction. But it was at that point that MrBeast was my go-to. MrBeast 6,000 back then.
So he was 6,000 before dropping that at some point. Okay.
I can't remember why he dropped it. I think once he hit 6,000 subs, he dropped it.
Yeah. So once so MrBeast was commenting on your videos, your audio was good, and did he come into the fold, or you were communicating with him often during that time? Okay.
Yeah, and somewhere in that mix is where I opened up my Twitter account. I didn't even know what Twitter was. I did. And so we started communicating through Twitter at that point. But yeah, so we kind of created a little bit of a friendship, and he would watch my videos and comment on them and give me some critiques.
Okay.
And, you know, and I'm still uploading. Now I'm getting serious in my uploads. Now it's almost a daily upload. I mean, just so you know, in the first year of being on YouTube, I uploaded over 650 videos. I mean, I approached this as a...
My goodness.
Yeah, I know.
So averaging almost 2 a day, basically. You know.
Pretty much, yeah, because I would do compilation videos of my, you know, like I would get a bunch of gameplay, and I would take the best clips, and I would put those together, and I would throw those up, like real fast videos.
Yeah.
Almost like YouTube Shorts now. I was doing Shorts before there were even Shorts.
Well, I admire your obsession, right? Because it's like you want to get good at it. Like how else to do it as fast as possible is do as many of them as you can.
Well, and then remember, I'm sitting in my house at my desk making insurance calls. I can edit a video while I'm making calls.
Yeah.
That's how good I got. I could do it mindlessly.
Right, right.
And then as for commentary, I mean, I like to talk. That's what I do for a living. So what you do for a living. We can talk.
Why do I have a podcast? Because I like to talk.
Exactly. Drive my wife crazy.
Yeah.
But so I'm uploading videos. I start, you know, talking back and forth with MrBeast. Eventually we start talking on the phone. And he's still a small channel. He's got like 15,000 subs at this point. And that's when he starts talking to me about how gaming's dead. I'm like, gaming's not dead.
What year would this have been roughly?
We're probably in 2016 at this point. Yeah,
was
we're at the beginning.
Making gaming videos at the time?
No,
what was
he had
his
stopped.
shtick?
He had stopped, and it wasn't even that long before that he stopped. He was like a Minecraft channel. He would do some Call of Duty, but I remember he was like, "Come take a look at my channel." So I went over there. And I looked at it. He's like, "Here's my #1 video." It was how much money is PewDiePie worth, or does he make? And he was estimating about $750,000 a year at that time. And that video, no wait, he had 750,000 views on that video.
Okay.
And that was his big video. And he was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do from here. And he started making other videos about how much YouTubers make. They started doing well, but every time he posted a gaming video, it didn't get that much traction. So that's when he started talking about and making videos about how online gaming like YouTube is dying.
Okay.
And he would tell me constantly, he's like, don't do gameplay commentaries. Well, I was like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, video of yourself and just talk about anything. Yeah. I'm like, come on, dude.
I know you, and you've been telling me that too. And that seems like, somebody that's like, I've got a podcast, I've got a theme, right? Or if I make a video, it's about a subject. The idea of just going, I'm just going to talk.
That's what he did.
Terrifying.
He made videos of nothing.
Yeah.
And that was his shtick, was they were just about nothing. Like he would drop something. And it was the corniest stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, but he was getting views.
Yeah.